live here in studio, the Costco Guys. Your favorite father and son. We got Big Boom AJ and Big Justice. Guys, how are you?
We're here to bring the boom and a little bit of
doom.
Boom and Doom coming up at Full Gear on Saturday. Bully?
Boom and Doom. Can you guys do that again? One more time?
We bring the boom
And doom.
And the Doom.
See,
QT's got that Doom thing down good.
now listen, Full Gear's coming up tomorrow night. Newark Prudential Center, my favorite arena in New Jersey, the greatest state that there is in our great country. And if you remember, Bully, a year ago at Full Gear, we saw AJ in the ring with QT, but now they're on the same side. Sometimes hate brings people together, and nobody gets more hate than Don Callis. So, QT, let me ask you, what's happened here over the course of this last year to get you guys on the same page?
Well, I brought back QTV. We were covering all the stuff AJ and Big Justice were doing. And, Don Callis, for some reason, has ultimate hatred for these guys. I think they've had their run-ins over the course of the past year. And he took it upon himself to just walk in and, beat me up and take down the set. So we figured, all right, we'll put our differences aside for one night and bring the two forces together, kind of like the Mega Powers back in the day.
All right, so AJ, let me ask you: are you good? You and QT, obviously face to face a year ago, going to blows. Are you safe with this relationship between the two of you?
I think we're well beyond that point, Dave. I think I'm going to have to be now because the match is tomorrow night, and we do have a common enemy in the Callis family.
Okay,
and that's what it all comes down to. Don Callis represents everything in AEW that I do not. So, if QT wants to go from standing face-to-face to standing side-by-side with me and Big Justice, with the Rizzler, to take down this common enemy we have in the Callis family, then I say let's bring the boom.
And doom.
Wow. Now, there are a lot of members of the Callis family, last time I checked. Who will you be up against?
It'll be RPG Vice, Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. So, two very qualified athletes, but I think we're going to do all right.
And I don't think Big Justice has forgotten what Trent did at All In Texas.
That's right. Absolutely not.
Now, Big Justice, let me ask you.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm allergic to chocolate, but no chicken bake? Nothing
I didn't bring a chicken bake.
I mean, come on. I haven't had lunch. It's all right, but we'll put that aside for just a second.
Whoa, time out. What's chicken bake?
A chicken bake. It's like
all right, first of all, don't yell at me, kid. All right, okay, but just explain to me what a chicken bake is.
So a chicken bake it's a bread, and inside of it there's chicken, cheese, and Caesar dressing.
That sounds really good.
It is.
It's really good. It's my favorite.
Good.
And you can get it at Costco.
I think I need to show up to Full Gear just to get a chicken bake.
Let's go.
You think Tony Khan will let me in?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a special invited guest of me, maybe,
Costco guys, they know what's up. They know it's the cookies.
I think what you're talking about is the double chunk chocolate cookie.
There you go.
But Bully, you say it, please.
Do it like he does it?
No, I can't.
You try.
I want to hear Bully. I want to hear Bully. You and me. Come on, we can do. It's a double chunk
chocolate cookie.
That's the closest I've ever heard anyone get.
That's a great one.
That.
Pretty good.
Bully
Right?
brings the boom.
I prefer the chicken bake myself. But anyway, so Big Justice, let me ask you: are you worried about your dad at all tomorrow night?
I'm never worried about my dad. I think he's got it. He's got QT by his side, so I think he's got this.
Well, let me ask you about last year. I was in the front row. I made sure I was in the front row last year at Full Gear. Couldn't get my hand on a ticket this year. The ticket's too hot. But how was it like being in front of 10,000 fans at the Prudential Center last year?
It was crazy. I had to make that last minute decision to spear you. I'm sorry. I had to make that last minute decision. But when I hit the spear and everyone went crazy, it was a great feeling.
Yeah.
Dave, I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't see a spear.
I forgive you for it.
I didn't see anything.
You were just protecting your dad. You did what you had to do. I was trying to cheat to get the win. It was my hometown as well. I just wanted to win, especially in front of Dave front row.
I was there.
Now, guys, were you wrestling fans growing up?
Oh yeah, absolutely loved wrestling, Bully, and I grew up in the Northeast, as you did as well,
Yeah.
and I would say once a month from when I was about third grade up into high school, I was either at a match at the Garden, the Meadowlands, even the Philadelphia Spectrum. It was great to see all the different cultures of wrestling at all those arenas. But yeah, absolutely a huge wrestling fan growing up. And I spent about 10 years on the New Jersey independent scene. And then, was out of the ring for about 20 years. And I get the call from AEW. And AEW says, we got this all-out pay-per-view in Chicago. Why don't you come out, meet the fans? Let's do some videos backstage. And can you imagine not being part of wrestling for about 15, 20 years and coming back and seeing Will Ospreay?
Yeah.
I mean, how the business has evolved is crazy.
So when you were working on the indies, who were you known as?
I was known as the American power child, Eric Justice, and that's where Big Justice gets his name. So Big Justice is Eric Justice Bufumo.
Yep.
And who broke you in?
Iron Mike Sharp.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
I did
And
not
Bully,
know that. Good.
AJ's last independent match was my first independent match, and he anointed me as the next power child as part of the storyline for National Wrestling Superstars at the Manasquan Elks Lodge. So we always stayed in touch. So that's why, when Sanjay brought him up and said he was going viral with the Costco stuff, we were like, oh, this would work. Let's make this happen.
Yeah,
And
Sanjay and I had crossed paths at Phoenix Championship Wrestling.
Right.
And then we had stayed in touch over the years, and it was great to hear him. And where we are right now, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, just being at AEW, being with Tony Khan, coming out from the screen, feeling the excitement, feeling the energy. I mean, there's just nothing like it. You can't get enough.
So let me ask you this. You spent 10 years on the Northeast Indies. You experienced maybe a little bit of success with what you were doing. I don't think it ever really took off for you as much as you would have wanted. Yes? No?
I went to Ohio Valley. So I went down to Ohio Valley, and at the time, it wasn't for me at the time. I did have another successful career going, and I wanted to get back to New Jersey and get to what I was doing and kind of more be able to do things on my terms.
Okay.
I don't think I was going to be good on the road 300 days a year like what it took back
how
then.
did you the whole boom thing, bring the boom.
Oh, yeah.
It's so simple, and you've gotten it over to this huge level. How come it was so easy to do it outside of wrestling as opposed to in wrestling?
Well, the boom thing all happened from Big Justice being a huge baseball player. Big Justice absolutely loves baseball. So I've coached all of his teams, and every coach would write their name on the ball, and I looked at it, I was like, this is boring. I'm going to write boom on the ball. So I wrote boom on the ball, and every time he hit a home run, we would say, Big Justice goes boom! And then people would find the balls, and it became like something within the community. People were finding the balls, taking a picture, posting it, and our thing was just always boom. And now we just have a larger audience to share with, and it makes people really happy.
That's great. I love that story.
No, it's great.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so
AJ,
much.
to get back into the ring, but with your son, just talk about being able to do this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I wouldn't want it any other way. It's awesome, and I really feel, guys, Big Justice could do anything he wants in this world, and I'm going to support him as much or as little as he wants. If Big Justice decides pro wrestling is in his future, I think he could be one of the best in the world one day.
I think I should handcuff you to the ring post and put your kid through a table.
What's that?
That's just me.
That is pretty epic. That is pretty epic.
That'd be fine.
You would join a very impressive list.
You don't want that, Big Justice. Don't. No. We don't want that. No. Say no. No, we don't want that. All right. So for you, QT, I mean, obviously you've been there, done that, but it is New Jersey. How does it feel for you to come home to Jersey, Full Gear, big match, big pay-per-view? How does it? Does it get old, or is it still exciting for you every
especially
time?
the fact that when I went back to AEW in the beginning of 2024, we decided I wasn't going to wrestle as much. So there's a lot of pressure off of me for that, and I just help with the show and all that stuff. But then when this opportunity, came into my mind, I was like, this is going to be great. And honestly, the match we had last year was the best feeling of my life. That high that you got from being in the ring with that crowd, and the match that we had, it was incredible. It was literally a feeling I'll never forget. So trying to piggyback off of that was like, what could we do next? And obviously AJ started teaming with other people and stuff, and it was like, what if we team together? What if we figured out a way that we could kind of team together? And I've never been a babyface in my hometown. So my grandparents are going to be there. My grandfather's almost awesome. 87 years old. He's going to come. He'll finally get to root for me because, he loves booing me, but I think he's going to support me this time. So I'm just super excited for it. And
QT, that's cool to hear because I've known you now, 15 years? Is about 15 years? And I remember 20. You telling me how influential your grandfather was on your life and how he supported your wrestling career, right?
Paid for the Team 3D Academy.
Okay, there you go. He was very supportive of your career, and now he gets to see you for the first time?
Yeah, well, he saw me last year, but now he'll get to see me and actually support me in a positive way as opposed to yelling and screaming at me.
But speaking of that, I was in the crowd last year. And I got to tell you, I'm not just saying that because you guys are sitting here. Maybe the biggest reaction of the night was what you guys were able to accomplish. Like, I got to tell you, I'm an old man, so I'm not familiar as well with social media, obviously, with a younger crowd. But the way they popped for you, AJ, and Big Joe, to hear that crowd erupt, and they hate you already, but to hear how they reacted to you two, that was impressive. Very impressive.
It was such a great feeling, and we're so grateful for it. And I also want to tell you guys a little bit about the whole experience up to that point. So we were invited to All Out in Chicago. And at that point, the locker room was kind of thinking to themselves, social media influencers, this again. But I knew the wrestling industry, so I knew to be the first one there. I knew to be the last one to go. And I think right then and there, we started earning respect. Wow, these guys really are wrestlers. Then we made a few other appearances. And, of course, first one to show up, last one to leave, shake every hand, and really start to now make friends and let everyone know, look, I'm a wrestler. At heart, I'm a wrestler. And then comes Full Gear. And now everyone's kind of warming up a little bit, but still a little bit cautious. But then after the match, for MVP to come and shake my hand, for Dustin to come and shake my hand, Bobby, Shelton, what a feel now. Tony Khan to leave Gorilla and run back and give us hugs. And, it's the greatest thing ever. And now, to spend the whole year with AEW, Revolution, All In, teamed up again now with QT. We're back at Full Gear. There's no other place I would rather be. This has just been epic. And there's no greater fans in the world than AEW fans. We show up at the arena, they're already lined up. To make them happy, to take pictures with them, to see them in the audience, it's just the greatest thing.
It's That's interesting, awesome. Dave, listening to AJ talk, we're always talking about on Busted Open somebody to fly the flag for AEW. And the more I hear AJ talk and Big Justice talk, you guys might be the right guys to fly the flag for the company because you've been smiling ear to ear the minute you got in. You've been fun to talk to. I learned a couple of things. And it sounds like you're genuinely happy to be a part of the AEW crew.
100%. They're so nice.
That means a lot, Bully. Thank you. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much.
And that was... Sorry,
yeah, Mike. Go.
That was the biggest selling point to Tony when I first pitched it. He was very adamant about no influencer. We're wrestling, and it was like he's a wrestler. I wrestled with, and it was like, okay, now he kind of settled down a little bit. And then once he met him and once he saw the work ethic that he had, it was from then it's been great. But it was a hard sell, honestly.
Big Justice, how old are you?
Sorry, I'm 12 years old.
So as of right now, do you really like wrestling?
I love wrestling. I've been practicing moves with my dad.
Hey, keep that quiet.
Sometimes, we go to a school and we just have fun together. We do some things, and it's a lot of fun. Wrestling. It's awesome to watch. Oh, sorry.
Is there anything else that interests you right now other than pro wrestling?
100% baseball. That's my sport right now. I just played in my little league. I had the most home runs in the league. I've been putting in a lot of work into my pitching. I just threw my hardest fastball, and I'm doing really good in baseball, so I'm going to keep doing baseball. But if that doesn't work out, wrestling is a strong number 2.
Let's not forget Little League champions this Saturday.
I know, we won the championship.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, we won the
championship.
Go, Big Justice. Yeah.
Big
was
Justice, so
crazy.
you're a Yankee fan?
Big time.
AJ, that's good parenting by you, because the last thing you want to do is make him a Met fan. You know, you don't need all that depression and sadness. So good parenting by you, and getting involved in wrestling as well. And you know, Bully, you just talked about like how relatable it is and about waving the flag for AEW. There's nothing better than that father and son relationship. We always talk about it all the time. I grew up watching wrestling because my dad would take me to the matches. So I think that's a special relationship, and I'm glad that people are able to see that on a big stage like Full Gear.
What era did you grow up in? Where did you go?
Well, I'm 54, so my dad would take me every month to the Brendan Byrne Arena, the Meadowlands.
Right? It was great there,
that's.
right?
That it still stands. So every time, like I'll be driving home, I live in Vernon, New Jersey. So I always make a special trip to drive by there just to see the arena, because that place means so much to me, and it's because my dad would take me to see wrestling there.
No doubt about it. And wasn't it? So if you went to a show at the Garden, and then you went to a show at Brendan Byrne, and then you went to a show at Philadelphia Spectrum, it was like 3 totally different cultures.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, the
100%.
Garden was just electric. And then when you went to Brendan Byrne, you felt a little more at home. It almost had like more of like an at-home feel. And then down at the Spectrum, there was crazy down there.
Well, I mean, if you went to Philadelphia, you'd be lucky if your car was still there when you left. Let's be honest. But no, there's nothing like being at the Meadowlands and nothing like being at the Brendan Byrne Arena. So
I'm super excited. Like I was saying, I think this is your first ever live televised match, right?
Yeah,
like
I
on
think so,
national
right?
television. Yeah. So I'm excited.
I think prior to this, we were on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The pre-show was on YouTube, so yeah. Now
I'm
it'll be on YouTube.
hoping it pops a huge number.
Big Justice.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite girl wrestler in AEW?
Willow Nightingale.
there you go. Right off. Had no hesitation at all, Bully. No hesitation at all.
She's a
great
good
wrestler.
one. Why
Yeah.
is she your favorite?
Because I have her autographed card from AEW, and she's also so nice. And I got to meet her parents at Collecticon, and they were really nice. Or was
Very
that
good.
Comic-Con? Was that Comic-Con?
It was
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. Yeah, it was New York City Comic-Con.
Yeah.
AJ, I got to tell you, the passion in his voice as a wrestling fan, I feel it. It's so great.
That's great.
This is so cool.
There's nothing like pro wrestling as far as the connection between the wrestlers and the audience. You know, you could go to a Yankee game, you could go to a Giants game. You know, you have a great time, you cheer on the team, but there's nowhere else in the world that you feel like you're part of the show as in pro wrestling.
And in AEW, I think, AEW has a very special fan base, especially in this area. You know, Prudential Center is one of the major arenas for AEW. It's kind of the tradition for Full Gear to be at the Prudential Center. So I'll be watching again. It's at the Prudential Center to see the whole show, HBO Max and Amazon Prime, and then this match in particular on the pre-show on TNT. So this is exciting, bro. Very, very exciting. QT, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
You're enjoying the new role with AEW?
I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's less stress. I don't have to worry about much, you know. I mean, I have to worry about the show, of course, and helping out, but like I don't have to bring my bag and worry if I'm going to get called last minute to wrestle or stuff like that.
Can I just say something to you? Good people here, all
the
right?
best. The
Thank
best.
you.
Stayed in touch for 20 years.
Have AJ's back tomorrow night, all right?
100%.
I know how you can be.
That's right.
I need you to be a good person
I
tomorrow
will,
night in Newark,
100%.
New Jersey. All right? You got family watching you.
That's right.
Remember that, please, QT?
You got it, Dave. Just for you.
Thank you. All right,
Bring
guys.
the boom!